Let's go! Ring the bell!
Welcome everyone to the Big League KO Extra Inning Showcase. We are showing off some of the best sets from the past week of BLKO. If you don't know what that is, Big League KO is our month-long Street Fighter 6 league, completely organized in the FightRise.com Discord. This season we have 72 players going at it in 9 different first to 5 round robin pools. It's a ton of fun, and week 2 is now behind us with some really crazy results, interesting results as well. Before we get into our matches, it takes a community to put together a show like this. I want to thank Ham Jam and Image Omega, as always, on the back end, the production side, making our assets and producing this show. Really appreciate them. And there are few in our community, very few in our community, that exemplify that more than this dynamic duo on the mics tonight. First, let's say hi to Lost Faith Halo, back again this week. Hey, LFH.
Hi, how's it going? How's it going? My favorite hot suit.
Oh, man, thank you. Well, your pool is crazy close. I looked at the standings today, but you're sitting at the top. How you feeling about it? You're the king.
I'm stressed. I can't lie. I am stressed out my mind. I got to play Suited Toast this last week. That dude is way too good. What is he doing in my pool, man? What is he doing?
Nerf Akuma.
He's like, why is he not 1700? Is all I'm saying. Where is our Suited Toast supporters, man?
All right, and your partner for tonight, the other down player here, one of my favorite people, Greek Fire. Hello, Greek Fire.
What's going on?
You are in the thick of it in that premier pool, fighting for that $300 prize pot. How was it this past week? No spoilers though. No spoilers.
I'm saying. All I have to say is, listen, all I gotta say is Suited Toast is too good. What's that guy doing in Halo's pool? What's he doing? No, just like Halo, I also had to play an Akuma this week. Nerf Akuma, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, Nerf Akuma, I think that
Nerf
is
Akuma, 9K smile, man.
Players are struggling out here.
I'm saying.
Suited Toast's reply is 9,000. All right, Suited Toast.
I'm on the honest Shoto, and the honest Shoto just happens to be the one I'm playing at any given moment.
Exactly.
All right, well, we got a lot of show to get to. Let's check out the matches that we got tonight. We did have to cut it down from 6 to 4 just because of timing. I went to bed like at 1 a.m. last time. I do not want to do that again with work tomorrow. We got 4 awesome sets. What are you going to say, Greek Fire?
I just saw Bareface
Yes,
Greek Fire. I'm like, when did that happen?
That's why I said no spoilers. So we've got 2 blocks of matches. These 2 are going to be commentating our first block, which is Ace of Diamonds versus KSS's here. Spectre, our very own Spectre, one of the organizers in the Discord, versus Dubs 1N7. That's going to be a lot of fun. And we got Bareface versus Star in the Cosmo, and Greek Fire versus Big Mac Combo 96 coming up in the second block. But let's get to the tail tape. I'm going to leave it to you all. Thank you.
All right, so it looks like we got a Jury versus Honda matchup here. This is honestly, I think, a really fun matchup because there's not really a character that you can see doing that absolutely dominates the matchup that you can start to turn the cogs in your head before you even see the gameplay, right? Because both characters have tools to deal with the other. I think it's a very even matchup, so you really just got to watch the set to see how it goes.
Absolutely. This is also very interesting that the ranked win is lower on both, so it's gonna be interesting to see how.
Right, they're both outside their comfort zone. This means we're gonna see some scrambles. We're gonna see some randomness. We're gonna see some freaking out. Funny the stock. I like that medium kick a lot, actually. No confirming to like it though.
Anti-air perfect parry, the good old classic.
We love it.
On the drive rush after the back throw, which is nice.
See, no, both these players are right now. They're looking out for such specific things in the matchup that they're forgetting about everything else. if I'm KSS right now, I'm looking out for headbutt for the life of me. I'm looking out for media punch for the life of me. So if a Honda jumps at me, I don't know what to do. I'm parrying here as well. Like if the Honda jumps at me, that's the last thing I'm thinking about. So I'm parrying, man. I get it.
Yeah, absolutely. Even though it is a big risk because of like the empty jump throws and the empty jump
Oichos.
Yeah. Like at any moment Ace of Diamonds could empty jump in to do you want something.
You hungry? Especially like look at KSS is really just focusing on the aspect of the matchup where it's like we don't want to deal with the throws that were exactly.
Oh,
that's the opposite. And I agree with it, the fact that like, hey, you can't get empty jump command grab if you're plus in the other guy's face. So we're seeing a lot of drive rush, we're seeing a lot of good block strings coming in. KSS's game plan just seems to be trying to shut down every sense of offense that Ace of Diamonds could ever get started. Pressure in the corner, we're plus.
Nice.
Good headbutt.
Oh,
ooh, missing, put on the anti-air.
That's not an issue right there. Sometimes you go for a special and you get a special that you don't want.
That I lost about 70 MR to that today. Good jab. I really like that actually. Anti-air, we're locked in corner. You can't do anything. It seems just wait. I was about to say no matter what it does, it seems like Ace of Diamonds just has KSS on lock, but we just get a throw into corner and it's over. Final round on game 1 here. We're gonna see who gets the momentum going into the set. That is an amazing option. That is so smart. I keep forgetting that jury crush medium punch has an air invulnerable part of it. I like the idea of the jump back light kicks on the jumps and the light punches on the jumps and the butt slams. What I think a lot of jury players forget is that she has a air throw. It is very very good in this matchup.
I think like I was talking the other day and I completely forgot that she had an air throw too. I forgot that she was one of the people that had it.
Confirm into SA3, game 1, Ace of Diamonds, getting good momentum going into the first game, or into the second game, I should say.
And while this level 3 is going and like turning into the next round, we're going with the KSS here is going to continue to bring in some of these adaptions.
No burnouts. We're seeing a bit of a difference coming into perfect parries on Ace of Diamonds' side. We're eating a lot more throws. You'd think that Jury is the one throw looping Honda in the corner, but Ace of Diamonds is using a lot more throws. No uncontested DIs, no counters, but you see KSF spent a lot of time in the corner just trying to jump out, getting anti-aired by headbutt, eating another throw, and just looping that situation. That's really what gave him the game.
Yeah, and a lot of those empty jump into throws really chipped down that drive kick. Chipped down that life.
I like that he went for the safe option, which was throw, and then once he realized that the DPs weren't coming, he really just swapped immediately to the command grab.
Yeah, absolutely. Probably trying to go for another one of those good crouching medium punches. Might be just a little bit late on that.
I don't know. Is that a modern issue? I don't know what I don't know if he's holding back. I think what's happening is if you hold back and then press special, you get headbutt for a good anti-air. But if you don't have the charge, you get hands instead.
Yeah, that might be what it is.
Drive rush medium punch coming out a lot. It's and you mix up because you want to wake up parry to avoid it, and then you get command grabbed.
But
combo.
An interesting point. Once you got a chip left, it is almost impossible to kill you.
Exactly. Mash a little too slow. I guess not even too slow because he was plus on the jump in.
Yeah, that's a very interesting mash there.
Yeah, the string was just too tight coming in from Ace. Could you think of it like maybe it's gonna be a command grab, maybe it's gonna be heavy. Good bait on the headbutt. Nothing really comes out of it, but you avoid the damage.
Yeah, absolutely. KSS has not been using a lot of dive kicks, but the dive kicks that they are using are working for what they want.
Yeah, 2 for 2 on really good dive kicks. It is the lack of anti-air that is making the set.
Absolutely.
On both sides! On both sides! No one wants the DP! I get it.
And the headbutts are back.
Anne's coming in. Next hit kills. That should be dead.
Yeah, that's going to be it. because that's 50% anyways, and that is the line to kill here. Another round for Ace of Diamonds.
I really do like Ace of Diamonds going for the safest route possible, which is the straight up modern auto, the auto combo, which is if it's gonna kill, why leave it up to chance? Why even put dropping the combo into the universe?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Same thing going in. More punish counters going in on Ace of Diamond sides. A lot of those might be throws. I think most of those were throws.
Especially coming into this next game, that like anti-airing seems to be a little bit of a struggle. I think Ace of Diamonds might be delaying their anti-airs a little bit, which is why
huge opportunity
of the set, and it's immediately counter DI.
Whiffs the throw. Yeah, you gotta walk for it a little bit there. Headbutt over the fireball. That's what I was talking about. Both of these characters have great ways of dealing with each other. First DP of the set. Finally, we're making the adaptation. We love to see that.
And there it is.
Dry Rush Medium Punch is the name of the game for both of these characters, honestly.
Absolutely.
+5 for both of both of these guys. You just want to be plus because you don't have to think about what your opponent's gonna do if you are plus.
Yeah, and what Honda makes up in not having as fast of a drive rush, his standing medium punch is another excellent dive kick.
These dive kicks are beating it. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Medium punch. That is the button, man. That is the button. I think I've seen a lot more Honda recently than ever.
Absolutely.
No confirm into super.
One thing goes for the Goomba kicks that we are seeing is that Ace of Diamonds is just like struggling with being consistent on his anti-airs the more that these dive kicks come.
100%, because he wants to walk forward and he wants to press buttons, but you can't do that if you are on a character like E Honda, which you need to hold back to get the anti-air. So you can't simultaneously be looking on things for like Jury's amazing things like dive kick or jump heavy punch or jump heavy kick if you also want to be pressuring so you don't get drive rushed. It's a really weird line to walk where you can't be charging if you want to check those drive rushes, but you have to be charging if you want to stop those air approaches.
Absolutely, and just a chip left, and that's gonna do it.
Completely 180ing in the set. Or KSS got the punish counter throws. It was completely flipping the set. It was empty jump throw coming in from KSS to take it. I think
KSS giving Ace of Diamonds like a taste of his own medicine.
Exactly. I think the real big difference was KSS's mixing up of either pressing buttons, going for the dive kick, going for the empty jump throw, or going for the dry rush. It's just too much for one person to keep track of.
Yeah, and starting the next game off with another one of those classic jury crushing medium punches.
Cancel the fireball, make it safe. It doesn't matter if I drop my combo. Boom stomp into plus frame. That button is so good. That is such a good button.
We've seen a couple of situations like what we're seeing here with Jury, where these are very like reversal friendly options that we don't see a lot of reversals in these sets.
I'm seeing that's gonna be round. I'm seeing a lot of stocks coming in from KSS that aren't ever really being used, but I understand because the Jury player going for stock is like second nature, but using it against Honda is really scary because of headbutt. He can just headbutt over your fireballs on reaction. And I think if KSS forgoes the stock to get a bit more okier damage, could really help turn the tides in a lot of these smaller interactions.
Yeah, another thing I'd like to see is just like more use of these stocks in combos if they're not going to use it for that really good fireball game that Jury does have.
Good throw on the EX headbutt attempt. That's going to be another camera. Just rushing Ace of Diamonds down. Like I feel like he's expecting a jump, so he's charging back for the headbutt, but then just completely getting caught off guard by the ground game.
Yeah, these change of gears, I think, this change of gear is really like making him struggle a little bit. And it's gonna be interesting to see how he fights back and how he pulls that readaptation.
KSS winning the game, even though you see that since they spent slightly more time in corner and actually burned themselves out. I think that's the first burnout of the set. But it worked out. You know, it's spending a lot of drive is a very good thing. Deep.
Oh.
Reversal back to back. No confirmation to the heavy punch from Ace of Diamonds, but it doesn't really matter because you're in corner, get the throw, and guess for game.
The parry there was a little bit of a like hard commit there, but I like it. Classic Honda 5MP and a 5MP. I'm on his toes on whether or not what's going to happen next. Did you expect another 5MP and then it's just walk up throw?
Good punish.
Into the EXDP, you can't do that.
Yeah, you don't want to hold any offense here. You do not want to hold anything, especially with if you're not guessing right on the back to the insane optimization. That was crazy. That was a really good combo route.
Into the punch counter back.
Throw. Oh, and the perfect parry comes out. Oh no, dude.
Oh, there we go.
Dude, turning blue is the name of the game this set. Oh lord.
Yeah, it's you're really seeing like the opposite side of the spectrum of like, man, these perfect players are really just like dominating to these perfect parry attempts are what's getting these players killed.
Yeah, 100%. But it's also like you see them winning games because of perfect parries, and they don't want to stop. It is such a what is it? Such a polarizing mechanic that's so strong that you simultaneously know it's killing you, but you can't stop because it's so good.
Yeah. This
really
is gonna blow up some of that meter. It's gonna put Honda into the yellow, and it's gonna force them to make a commitment here on Wake Up, I think.
Me personally, I'd be me personally, I'd be random.
Yeah, Ace of Diamonds is burnt out, but we don't see the immediate offense, but there it is.
Once again, looking out, you see the double jump with the Goomba Stomp into plus frames, just like 100% looking to jump in, and then you're not checking drive rush if you're worried about the jump and you're not checking drive rush. Once again, another game for KSS, but he spent so much more time in corner. Yeah. We're burning out. We're in the corner and we're winning. It's it's such a hard strategy.
I talked last week about this, but being in corner is the hardest part of the game, but it's not the end of the game at all.
No, of course not. Because think about it. Just being in corner, especially with a game as blue as this one, if you are in the corner, you are terrified of hitting buttons because if you get perfect parried, it's over.
Absolutely. And this hesitation is what is making these games a little bit, I think.
20%. All I'm not a fault of KSS here at all, but just like a little bit of like an optimization if they decide to watch his VOD.
Whoa!
Ooh, that could have killed if you did a DP there. Oh my god, yeah, I would. You're the goat. If you DP there, you're the goat. You're the best. But I'm saying is if you're getting this many counter hit drive rushes, you can start you can start really expecting it, and that's gonna be game for Ace of Diamonds. Auto combo, chicken jockey.
A little bit of panic on the side of KSS there.
Exactly. I'd really just like to see the optimization of like, yes, right there. That's been happening so much. I'd like to see the optimization where you get a drive rush medium punch into a crouch heavy punch, right? Because you get more damage, you get more corner carry, you get a better combo. I'd just really like to. You have to start expecting if a thing is gonna work, expect it to work, and start optimizing more. Stop going for the safe things if you think it's gonna work, right? Because you can afford to take that risk. Drops the combo that would have killed Ace. No.
Yep.
Once again, if they super there, it was over.
Is a little bit of that modern, but don't need it with the headbutt anti-air. I was just waiting. I was waiting for him to hit that down special plus heavy.
Exactly. I was waiting for level 3. Especially if I'm Ace of Diamonds here, I am starting to look for because you can start kind of moving around the map, especially if you're modern. You don't have to actually hold down to get like a crouch medium punch input, right? Because it's auto medium. So I'd be looking out for drive rushes, checking with my medium auto combo. I'd honestly start, if I'm Ace of Diamonds, I'd start moving around a little bit more. I'd start anti-airing with heavy punch, and I would just be honestly looking for crouch medium punch driver checks.
But the one thing that we have noticed on the side is that the second that Ace of Diamonds has thought about using that stand heavy punch, because maybe his direct approach wasn't working as well, we're just seeing like an immediate getting punch countered by the dive.
Exactly. I think, like, once again, no confirm there. Ace of Diamonds is not really expecting these things to work because he hasn't found anything that does work consistently other than anti-air, right? So if something works out, he's not expecting it to. I would honestly be thinking about using something like a modern super, just to get out of corner and keep the round alive.
Those like modern level 2s and modern level 1s are like really good for putting yourself towards the mid screen, especially.
I think it's worth it to start checking drive. Like if you're unsure about your drive rush checks, you don't want to spend any drive, I think it's honestly worth it to start checking some drive rushes with level 1.
Yeah, absolutely. Because like if anything, it's gonna make him either delay, which you can start adapting to there, or it's gonna make him start second guessing drive rushing at all.
Exactly, right? Because like you're just like, oh, because a lot of people just get like really in their own head about it. They're like, oh, it's a modern player. If I drive rush, it's a level 1's pretty much guaranteed. So they start not wanting to drive rush. Okay, oh, that was risky.
This is that was another moment where I think Ace of Diamonds was so used to some of these things not working out that he opted for the reversal there to try and beat a match.
Yeah, 100%. He was unsure about what the punish was.
Alright, that's the classic anti-air right there.
You gotta be ready to, you got 2 hits there, you gotta be ready to drive rush to get that combo going.
Absolutely.
One more light auto combo confirmed into super. Ends it for Ace of Diamonds here. So you're really, the onus is on KSS to make the comeback here. Drops the combo, and that's gonna be it.
These games that Ace is winning, it's these like really small tight confirms that it's getting on. And then KSS on his wins seems to just be like overwhelming Ace's mental stack, I think.
I'm pretty sure that those small confirms are actually modern Honda's light auto combo, which I believe only confirms itself on hit. So I've been making a big point of like of Ace not really being prepared to confirm these bigger combos. So the adjustment to like start relying on the modern auto combos, which are 100% guaranteed if it hits, are really a great adjustment to like just, if you're unsure whether or not anything's gonna hit, just get the guaranteed damage, even if it's small.
Absolutely. And it's the adjustments that you need to make if you're if either like your mental stack or like the nerves and stuff are cause you to like not be able to check these drive rushes.
Big confirmed. Knew that he had the hands. Confirmed. That's gonna be another light auto combo. Confirm it a headbutt. Boosh. Love to see it.
And then a little bit Oki here. These lack of anti-airs are really getting both of these players here.
Exactly, yeah. I love, because you see Ace of Diamonds making the adjustment to start playing mostly with their lights, playing with the jump in plus frames, and anti-airing mostly with air to airs, which I really like because Honda's jump, I don't know if that's light kick or light punch, where he just turns into a ball, is really a good air to air normal.
Yeah, I think that is light kick, and it's also like a minor feint if you're just like twitch reacting to like Honda being like in a ball in the air. You might try to respond like it's butt slam and then get a little bit pushed up.
I really like that option from KSS, just going on the offensive. I don't think any overhead has been blocked by Ace of Diamonds here, so honestly, just doing it over and over again is a really good option.
It looks like Ace of Diamonds has been like prepping that charge a lot and relying on that down charge. Oh, there we go!
That's buffs! That's buffs!
Oh, that's the optimization that you were talking about earlier. Like just like making those confirms whenever it's needed.
Yeah, I think the name of this set is anti-airs, and just really making sure the hits you get matter. Because like there's a lot of situations where both of these players could be doing so much more damage.
For sure.
Goomba Stomp, I don't know, how is Honda supposed to deal with that?
It's really tough. I think I heard a Honda player talking about how like it's really tough for characters like Honda and other characters that like have like very tricky anti-air invulnerable moves to deal with Goomba Stomp properly. Because like it's not a light DP. It's not gonna do the same thing.
Oh, look at that time corners from Ace of Diamonds. These what I'm noticing from these stats going into Game 9 is that both of these players, their stats are almost the same, except they just flip to whoever wins. Like because the interactions that they're getting aren't very different. Like they are very similar. Like it's a lot of the same thing that are beating a lot of both these players. Like they're both kind of doing very similar things.
And they're also both like losing in like similar ways each set, and then it's just about like what the wake up on.
I want Oki there from KSS instead of a stock, because I don't think the fireballs are really making a big difference. Like something I'd love to see from Ace to clutch out a game is like an anti-air headbutt into super.
Yeah,
that'd be a huge game changer.
He's had the positions to do it a couple of times, but yeah,
I don't think it's just in his mind. I don't like either he doesn't know that it's an option or
he doesn't think that it'd be worth it.
Yeah, right.
Which, if you're on modern and your damage is already being cut, if it's gonna swing you the game, that's something that you should just be ready to go for.
Such a smooth dive kick.
That's just the mash there.
We're starting to block the overheads. Adaptations is definitely coming in from Ace here. I really like that's fine. Even if it whiffs, you're out of corner now.
A lot of these stocks just going into making sure that block string is as safe as possible.
It's safe, right? It's kind of just like a combo drop insurance tool. I want to see a level 2 or level 1 out of corner here from Ace. I want, because you're on modern, use it. Because there's a reason you're not.
All right, getting back in corner. We might be seeing a DI here soon.
Oh, no confirm on the white auto combo. We didn't believe. Oh,
that's gonna do it for Game 9, ending the set.
That was, you didn't know who to root for. It was so back and forth. Like the first few games were so dominated by Ace, and a really good few games come back from KSS. Like you didn't, because I would have. You heard the sigh. I would have sighed if Ace won, because you want to see both of these players win, because like you see such like small interactions that you just want to see some slightly improved. And I'm like, dude, please, I want both of you to win this. I want to see the improvements from both sides.
Yeah, you want to see those good confirms coming out.
Yeah, that was a close set. I want to thank Clem Prime for the Prime. What a name! Thank you, Clem Prime, for the sub. That was a great set, and I want to point out, so Ace of Diamonds has kind of been rocking that pool. He was in first place, but KSS came in and changed everything up with this
really
win.
Smooth comeback.
So let's see how the rest of this pool goes. It's going to be an exciting rest of the season for sure. It's not Ace of Diamonds pool to own anymore. You can see how to beat him. But let's get to the next match.
Was that final game, final round, or was it both rounds to Ace? I forget.
I think
all right, wait.
Round. It might.
This matchup is insane. We got the level 2ers coming in.
Dude.
I
think gotta go, my sons. Hold down.
Hold down the neutral. You see Spectre struggling a lot more against Rashid than Dubs ever struggles against Blanca in ranked. They're holding down. They're kind of, if you look at the standings, they are genuinely fighting for the right to stay in the pool. Like they're fighting to be like more contenders to the top seeds, and to get out in that top in those top few spots.
So what's some stuff that we're looking to see here from these players? I mean, of course, I'm looking for Blanca to try and play around the stubbiness of Rashid.
Yeah, I'm honestly looking for EX mixer. I'm looking for good EX mixers coming in from Dubs. I'm looking for good ball mix-ups because block ball is very, very good in this matchup. It can go over Rashid's like fireball. It can really contest those normals well. It's really hard to heavy mixer. But both, if you think about it, both these characters have very, very similar game plans, which is be random and be annoying until you get the level 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
No overhead blow.
Oh,
Sweet. I think Spectre tried to charge too early because you have to do the standing heavy kick into the charge, but I feel like a bit of a brain fart there. Just started charging before he hit the heavy kick. Good ball. Good jump.
It's just it's looking like both of these players are really testing like both the reaction timing and the knowledge of the other players.
You really
if they're willing to mash in spots and seeing if they're willing to defend.
Yeah, I mean you saw Dubs completely come in with the momentum and then one reverse completely swapped it into Spectre's momentum. These are they both just want to mix the other guy up.
Yeah. And we're
good pressure, just chunking the drive gauge. You're gonna see a combo to big damage with an optimization with the eagle spike. Does he get the one?
Oh!
He didn't
believe.
Floki. Wait, oh
Whoa.
my, he gets that? What?
That's the longest Floki setup I have seen in my career, and I have played Rashid.
Rashid today, hashtag stealing that? What?
Oh,
wait,
good
I'm
anti-air.
I'm still focused on how I'm stealing the hell out of that setup.
Yeah.
You need a level 1. It's level 1 or bust.
Oh, there it is.
I was about to say, and it's bust. Oh, he gets the level 1.
What's great, I did not see a buffer there either. That was
freak reaction.
That's modern reactions without the modern.
If I'm Spectre here, I'm thinking beta the meter, man. You're going into round 3. This is actually, even though you lost the round, this is an amazing setup for Spectre because you have, like right now, if you get a good hit, this Rashid is dead and you don't have to worry about level 2.
Oh.
Well, it's guess for game and Rashid doesn't have the tornado.
A lot of health, a lot of drive to give, and just like not much health
and you're
to
dead.
give, and that's gonna be it.
Such a good normal, such a good anti-air. This character.
Absolutely. Blanca anti-airs really do make me think, why am I playing any other character?
I'm saying, Broski put this. Broski put this little green dude bottom 10.
Bottom 10. I mean, maybe he is, but in this match, we're seeing that he is top 1.
Look at that time corner.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
That's because a lot of these rounds on the side of Spectre were won in the mid screen. Exactly. And that's where Rashid is kind of weakest. If you're not in corner, he can't do a lot of his good setups.
Yeah, honestly, I agree. Rashid is very powerful when he's in corner. Rashid is very powerful when you're in corner, mid screen. Yeah. I'm not afraid of him.
Yeah, especially like the stubby buttons.
Not the best confirm, but you get the confirm, which is really all that matters in this situation.
Absolutely.
Throw loops.
Oh, it goes for the
Can you combo off that? That was insane. Whoa, I
don't know what happened there with that EX ball, but I think he was side swamped for a moment.
Yeah, I saw a punish counter heavy eagle type, which I don't think you can combo off of unless it's enhanced.
It's gotta be enhanced, yeah. But punish counter heavy does give you a good like strike throw mix on wake up if you do the run. Unfortunately, EX up ball on the side of Spectre.
Oh no!
Oh, but that throw.
This is really good for Spectre. Because look, the entire time you have Dubs in corner, your burnout timer's going down, but
oh.
Do we go for Floki or do we charge fireball? We go for the Floki setup. I didn't know. I gotta steal that because that's just a little more damage out of the Floki. I didn't know you could do that. It should be dead.
That's gonna be it. And
doesn't go for the loops. I'm saying doesn't go for the loops because Rashid probably couldn't kill him with level 1 there if he just went for the driver's loops with light punch.
We'd love to see it. I think Rashid level 3 is probably one of my favorite level 3s, but you just don't see it.
Yeah, if you can kill, why risk it? Why risk? Why? Because it's a hard combo.
Absolutely.
I don't know why. I understand why you wouldn't risk it.
we're seeing the Rashid gambit working once again with this time cornered. It is just so tough to get out of corner once you're in corner against Rashid.
I think Blanca probably has some of the best defense in the game, but I'd like to see Spectre mix up, because we see some EX up balls, but I'd like to see like jump back air EX ball, or like button into EX electricity to get plus frames, or like crouch medium punch into hop, right? Because Blanca has so many options to get out of corner. Like, this is really a character that you don't see in corner very often. But it's all wow. It's really all about mixing up your options. You get no Blanca-chan coming out, but
something I'd also like to see is I'd like to see a little bit more like hop setups and stuff as well.
Yeah, especially because it's very hard for Rashid to check, and he doesn't get the best reward on counter hit, because if you use. Ooh, okay.
All right.
This is where you want
it.
No super confirmed.
I think one thing that I love to do whenever I was playing Rashid is to just like buffer in level 1 and just mash crouching heavy punch on them. I know everybody is gonna see that and they're like, oh, I can just DI them.
Exactly. Good combo, not the best combo, but honestly, it works out. Level 2 coming out.
And this is gonna be a very good situation for.
That was aura. That was crazy. Just holding parry, not a care in the world. Oh, if you didn't get punish counter throw there, that was literally the best case scenario that could literally ever happen while you're blocking Rashid level 2.
Oh, you can't DI there.
He's confirmed. Wow. I'd like to see a heavy punch confirmed, but honestly, I do not mind the forward at medium punch.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think it just. I don't think it's in Dubs' mental stat, because that was so risky. I think like he just didn't know what to do, because if you're Dubs there, amazing thing.
Nice.
If you're Dubs there, you can combo off of that fireball hitting into Mixer into Floki, which is I assume what he wanted, but the brain didn't agree with him.
Oh, there we go. Oh. We're seeing the other side of the like good mix-up level 2s coming out on the side of Spectre. Absolutely amazing pressure. And it's just fight backs you really like to see.
These are solid players. Like, these dudes aren't messing up a lot. Like, you're seeing Spectre in corner a lot, but that's kind of where Blanca wants to be.
And one thing that I can say is that you're starting to see the scales tip in the time cornered. You're seeing Spectre less time in corner, and you're seeing Dubbin start to like play into corner.
I
doesn't know that. Oh, that's insane. All right, I think
amazing.
I was going to get a punish there is the question mark.
I don't know.
I know it's in I don't think so. I know that like a lot of characters with like good lights can still do drive rush light.
I don't think so. Really?
Yeah.
I don't know that. Blanca mixed up overhead, and you're getting hit. There you go. Into another doll?
Yeah.
There you go. A little expensive.
Get 3 of them. Why not use them?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, 2 slides.
Such a good throw animation. I say it's a good throw animation as if I don't hate it. I hate getting hit by that.
Love to see it, hate to be hit by it.
Exactly. That's you know what?
Yeah.
I love to see the meterless conversion there, but it killed. So who am I to talk? Honestly, ooh, that's rough. Spectre is getting very far on the like mix-up game with Blanca Ball and like just honestly the really good defense on Dubs' things and the really good anti-airs. But I'd love to see more footsies, because Blanca really does outshine Rashid in neutral when it comes to things like just like buttons, right? I'd love to see more things like crouch medium punch coming out from Spectre. Because like, because like I like, as much as I like this, a crouch medium punch killed.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. You're the goat. I'm shutting up. You're the goat.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's like kind of what I was saying at the start, is that like the one spot where Blanca is like excelling in this matchup that I'd love to see more of is just like that mid-range footsies area where like you're not seeing Rashid to be able to like really put in much pressure outside of like maybe the occasional random like drive rush crouching light foot.
Yeah, this is a very strange matchup. I think Blanca wins it very heavily if it wasn't for the fact that Rashid's fireball is like Blanca's worst nightmare. Like Rashid's
Yeah.
fireball is so hard to contest. The only way you're really getting around that with Blanca's tools is Blanca balling over a light. Because
Yeah.
you can't slide under it, you can't, and like right now, like you win everything, but like if he just sits back and he fireballs and then gets you in corner, like it feels so hard.
Yeah, this is something that like characters whose anti-fireball tool is not like an anti-projectile, but it's a
Like
but
a
it's
dodge.
just like it's oh
Go!
there's the option I was looking for.
We gotta
But,
just believe in the crush medium.
yeah, a level 2, that is a really good level 2 here because you're wanting to save the drive. You don't want to go for an option that's gonna like burn you out and risk losing because of it.
Yeah, I really think if Spectre sat back, like if Spectre's still winning this set, like but like I feel like if Spectre just sat back and like started walking Dubs down and really just like started counter hitting some fireballs with crush medium punch.
Oh, there
did
we
more
go.
stuff like that and just like started like really playing around his buttons. Because like the mix-up game coming in from Spectre is very, very good, but in a long set, I'm just not sure about the longevity of it. Another Rainbow Ball or a Doll? Rainbow Ball coming in, same side, not mix-up.
Oh.
I really wanted to see a crush medium
talk
punch.
about that, like all of these regular command grabs have been getting jumped by Dub, but I have not seen a single EX command grab get jumped.
Because you think it's ball. You think it's ball 100% of the
Yeah,
time.
absolutely.
Oh,
That's level
very round.
Oh,
You're dead! Wait, is that too high? No, okay, gets the confirm, down heavy punch. You
Oh.
don't get juggle punch, you don't get that? I would have loved to see a strike. Oh, never mind.
So the thing that you get there, if you're not willing to like risk it for that like one frame, the thing that you get there is actually you get like a throw frame kill into a medium overhead that's
Overhead,
like
yeah, immediate overhead or a throw, right? You do the early medium punch, you do crouch medium kick. I believe it's early medium punch is a dash crouch medium kick into overhead or throw, right?
I personally do the frame kill that JV does, which is just empty throw. They're still in the air, you whiff throw, and it's the exact same thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I would like that is another meaty overhead setup for Rashid. I would love to see Dubs going for it because once you actually establish that overhead, you can really start doing stuff like walk up low, walk up throw, and shimmy. Because what a lot of people do when they know a meaty overhead setup is coming is they love to shimmy.
Yeah,
That's gonna be game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Solid play. There's not a lot to comment on because they're not making a lot of mistakes. It's really just the same thing as the last set, which is just small optimizations that I'd love to see.
Mm-hmm. For sure. There's small optimizations and like the one thing that these characters do really well that I'd love to see more is like mixing options as well as reacting to some of these main issues. Like what we see a lot from Spectre is like the hold parry that just will like go held for so long and not get thrown.
Exactly, and like especially if you're looking at Dubs, Rashid's corner game, you really think about those throw loops like that.
Oh my, there we go.
But I think if you looked at these stats, Dubs has not really been going for those throws as much as you'd expect a Rashid player to. Amazing. Is because I feel like he's afraid of EX up ball. I gotta learn that micro walk overhead from throw. It's so good.
Absolutely.
That was a
worked
great
really
round.
well.
That was such a suffocating round.
But like I was talking about before, he seen like the hold parry was out, and then he went for like a full block string and just like reset Spectre back to 6 bars.
See, like you'd love to see like a heavy punch into a command launcher there. Oh, you don't get that. Is that too high? No. I feel like maybe the.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, save jump.
Whoa.
No.
That's
Okay,
gonna be it.
no. Slightly
not gonna build it.
doesn't go for the optimal combo there. You really
Oh,
if
man.
a heavy punch starter would have killed there.
Yeah, this burnout is, I think, really bad for Spectre here.
This is very bad for Spectre because like a level 1 chips, but oh my god, is that kill? No, maybe the kill.
And he's gonna get drive back here. Oh my god.
Dude, you can't get out of corner.
Well, anti-air isn't enough. You just switched it to another.
You can't get out of corner against this man.
You notice that Dubs is going for like so many.
Oh my god, I'm tilted.
in.
If I'm Dubs, I'm so mad right now. Slide.
Oh.
Oh my. Shimmy? No. Okay, I mean, okay. No confirm. I really could. It could have been a lot. Could have canceled into either level 2 or level 3.
Oh, whip again.
Also takes the corner.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Gets the save jump. That. Ooh, drops the corner. I was gonna say that could be Floki. But that's getting death? No, doesn't go for the these people need to start. Oh, okay, that's death. Okay.
Yeah.
These guys need to start punishing with like heavy punches when possible. A lot of these games could have ended on a much sooner interaction if we just had those small optimizations.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an interaction choice there. A lot of times, it's like you see him whiff, and you're like, okay, I need to do something. I want him in corner, and you don't, and like you completely forget that like this dude's dead.
35. Yeah, right. Like if he heavy kicked, he was dead.
Yeah.
35 seconds in corner from Spectre, but it doesn't. You know, but that was just because Dubs' play was so suffocating.
Yeah.
He won. He still won, right? He still won the game.
It's the scariest part of being in this game, but it is not the end of the game at all.
No, absolutely not. Great confirm.
Oh,
that is so optimal. Oh my god. Floki. Oh my god. I'm mad.
Oh!
Hated. Like right there, right? Like if that stand medium kick could go into heavy punch, or it could be in a crouch heavy punch, or even like a driver heavy punch, right? Like there's so many. No, I wouldn't say better because it killed, right? But like people really or only now, because people are getting a lot better at this game, thinking about like the small choices and like what they can end, right? Because like options like even like the most minute way of thinking about it is like, oh, I could have just killed him earlier, right? But also, the more interactions you give to your opponent, the more meter they build.
Yeah.
Which is especially very important in like these level 2 heavy matchups. Or like if you like punish a DP and they have like 1 health. If you throw them, that could be a round to another level 2. But Dubs taking the game here, bringing it to 3-4. This comeback is very possible.
Oh, absolutely possible. It's these like, oh, this person's like 1 win away from taking this set that really like strives you to like bring out everything you have. And it's
exactly, and especially if you're game point, you're so nervous about throwing it. That's a risky setup because that's jabbable, but it works. So, all right, mediocre. Throw. I don't know if Dubs actually knows if that's a overhead setup.
I think he might know, but he's not introducing it. And I do understand it because Spectre's going for like a lot of parry and EX up-all and mixing those options. That there's a strong chance that all hit.
Spectre's too many layers deep. He's expecting the empty low. He's expecting the empty throw. He's too many layers deep. He forgets about the same jump.
Oh,
what is this? My machine?
Going. Oh, you can't DI there. But you can't DI there.
Misses the heavy kick confirmed. Goes for it again. Wants revenge for messing it up last time. Dubs, yeah, once again, like I feel like maybe you could have killed if that was a sleeping combo.
Oh,
that's it though. That's it. 4-4.
Yeah, this is the comeback that we're ready to see. We're coming into this 9th game.
I've never seen a game where I feel like both of these players are so tilted. I feel like if I had to fight either of these guys, I'm so mad.
Yeah. It's definitely like if I was in either of these spots, I think I would be stressed out of my mind. Absolutely, because like, especially coming into a 10th game, coming into like a 9th game here, this is where all the nerves are hot, and like the most like combo drops, most mistakes can be made.
Yeah. Oh, whoa! What a pickup. This is the last game, so I really want to focus on like the here and now of what's happening. Amazing back throw. What a guess. Oh, picks a non-draft cancelable button. Floki again. Oh, misses the forward medium punch. Accidentally gets the down.
Yeah. Oh.
Spinning mix-up. Really good anti-air. Oh, I thought they would trade at least. I feel like.
Oh.
Did that punish? That punishes.
Oh, that's gonna be the round.
Honestly,
even if it doesn't punish, you can't do anything with Blanka there.
Yeah, you can't be mad.
Oh,
Honestly, you could have like honestly like. I could say like you don't want to use this, like, the super there, but honestly, you won the round and it's a game done, right? So you can't be picky about these round wins. What a up ball!
Oh.
What interactions like that remind me of is like people like DIing a Marissa jumping, right? Because they like think it's Superman punch. Like these moves that just look like a jump are so hard on the mind.
Oh,
because
there's the counter DI.
Oh, I was expecting a level 2 there, maybe a misconfirm.
Yeah.
Spinning mixer. We're back to neutral.
Doesn't have level 2 this time to keep himself.
I'm drive rushing in like a monster from Spectre right now. Honestly,
puts himself
something
matter.
Something I don't think Blanka players think about in a lot of situations like this is that Blanka does have a cancelable crouch medium kick. So a lot of people are just walking back because they're afraid of things like electricity or Blanka ball. But if you just do crouch medium kick drive rush, you can very easily take a round from the person not expecting it.
Oh,
what is good combo?
Oh, there it is.
You gotta jump. I'm holding down. Final game, final round. Fox only, final destination. Game 9, last stock. Oh my god. The Smash player in me is losing their mind. Boosh, boosh.
Oh, puts himself on the corner.
I actually gotta use that more. I've been in a lot of situations where I'm like, I hit them with like EX mid screen and I don't know what to do. It takes 6 MP. That's it! No! He doesn't believe in the heavy punch! That could have been it! No!
What interaction here? You know, and there it is!
Oh my god! Oh, your stuff! How does it feel, Dubs? You're so bad!
I told Hugs to warn me if these blocks are going to be stressful. My heart cannot take these commentating blocks.
The Rashid player stuffing into anti-air, the irony is hilarious!
Looking at this set back, how are we feeling? Because there are.
What did I just watch? What did I just watch?
There are a few identifying marks, I think, in this set for sure. That might not have been the reason why you lost the games, but could have been the reason why you lost the set. For sure.
Yeah, I think especially the punish counters is very interesting to look at because I feel like Dubs, I didn't feel like this was a very whiff punish heavy set, but I feel like a lot of these were coming from blocked reversals.
Yeah, absolutely.
On the side of Spectre Dubs, like that's a lot of blocked reversals, and on the side of Spectre, that's a lot of thrown parries, right?
Yeah.
Coming into these in this punish counter stat, no perfect parries in the entire set.
None. This is on a Street Fighter. This was
dude. The last set took them all. The last set took all the perfect parries. Where did they go? Not like these. The mix-ups were so intense that like you didn't see any perfect parries. You didn't see any DI counters. Really, like this was such a. As much as I like to say it's mechanic, like system mechanic fighter 6, this was a very light on the system mechanic set. It was very, it was really, really nice to watch.
Yeah,
and 204 seconds has to be a record. Definitely a record for the showcase. For the extra 8 showcase.
Spectre, get on JP. Start playing JP now.
No, come on. He would be the most dishonest JP in the server.
Exactly. No,
he's
in the corner. He's bored in the corner.
There's an honest JP player? I wasn't honest on JP.
There's an honest. Oh wait, people are honest on JP.
I just want to shout out both of these players. They have leveled up their game considerably since the last BLKO. So I can't wait to see them go even further. That pool is pretty close as well. So, you know, every match counts.
Anyone that raised the general chat knows I'm a massive Spectre fan. This hurt. This hurts a lot, dude. My goat. My goat.
He was tilted. You were that comment you said they were both tilted. Yes, I think they were both tilted.
I know. Because I know as a person that gets unreasonably mad at this game, I'd be so pissed.
So I gotta say, the thing that we're all thinking here after watching Spectre lose, our loyal as his loyal fans, nerf Rashid, man.
No, I don't agree with that. No.
Wait, hold on.
Rashid has to fight hard for those wins. All right.
I've been playing nothing but Rashid for the past few days. I don't agree with this.
All right. Unfortunately, we got a lot more games to go, and I do have to say goodbye to both of you. You did an amazing job. One of my favorite duos of commentating ever in the FGC. So thank you so much for coming through.
That's great.
I want to give you both the last word. LFH, what do you got going on your Twitch channel?
Going on my Twitch channel, I've been trying to bring back the ranked grind set, the ranked grind. Every time that I'm on stream now, I'm either running the Ryu or I'm running the Terry. I just got Terry to 1500, so I'm trying to get him up there. Awesome. But yeah,
looking forward to that. I spend way too much time on Twitter. We miss you in the server. I know you're trying to get an education, but we miss you greatly. What do you got going on other than school?
I'm in the server like every day. What are we talking about? Follow me on Twitter. I spend way too much time there. I stream on on occasion, but Twitter is where I spend most of my time.
All right. Well, I don't ever see you in the server. Are you playing late? Is that why?
Honestly, I'm more of a talker now than a set grinder because
really? Oh, okay.
Listen, it hurts these people. They ask for sets and they're like, oh, it's Greek fire.
No one says that.
Hey,
I'm kidding.
Hey, listen.
And they'll start throwing rocks at me.
We just hate the downplay, Greek. We hate the downplay.
Who am I downplaying? Who am I downplaying?
As a professional rock thrower,
I've never downplayed my character. I outplay everyone else.
What was that, LFH?
I said, as a professional rock player, I only do it for the bit. I like fighting Greek fire.
I like fighting Greek fire too.
All right, well, they get in a circle around me and they go, stupid.
We do have to sign off real quick. We got to give our producer a break here. So we're going to go actually to a 10-minute break, switch out the commentators, and get some water, and we will be back in 10 minutes. So thank you again, everybody. All right, we are back for our second block of awesome fights for BLKO. I am joined in the second block by two awesome community commentators. First up, Satora. Welcome back, Satora.
Hey, how
to
you
the
doing?
stream.
How you doing? How you doing? I didn't expect to be back so soon, but you know, I couldn't resist the allure of the extra inning. You know how it goes. Gotta get in one of my
Absolutely.
own, you know what I mean?
And humble as always on a amazing Be Felt run in the Discord. 6 defenses so far. I think you said you were going for 10. Is that right?
I am going for it. Listen, I want to go for 10 so I can get you 2 more times.
Somebody kill this man, please, in the Discord. He's open for challenges in the Discord. Also joining us tonight is Green, one of our longest One Fight Stand regulars. Green, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Happy to be here.
And I know you're sticking with Lily. You've stuck with Lily for so long. Mad respect for that. I wanted to ask you, if you could get one buff in Season 3, what would it be for Lily?
Oh, come on.
Only one buff.
That's all Capcom's gonna give you. Let's be real.
One big buff for your character. Listen, bring your character from bottom to top right now.
I don't think Capcom will nerf any of their precious top tiers, but I'll go with the common one. Just give her an invincible DP, and we can call it.
There you go. There you go. Buffer
That's a good
defense.
one.
We can
There
call
you
it
go.
square there.
Oh, I love what Hornet said. One drop of water in the desert is definitely a good description of that. All right. Well, in the second block, we've got Bareface versus Star in the Cosmos. Going to be an awesome match. I love both of these players. They're so dynamic. So it's going to be a great set. Greek Fire versus Big Mac Combo 96. One of the sets I was definitely looking forward to at the start of the season. I can't wait to see what the results are. But I'm going to throw it over to you all. Let's get to the tail of the tape.
Listen, I did not expect to see these two today. I forgot who was coming up. Bareface has been my demon on this Ryu for what feels like 10 years, even though we've only been playing for like 4 months. And then we got Star in the Cosmo, my Ed sibling. I love you, you know, but this matchup, I'm so sorry, Star. I fear I gave Bareface a lot of experience. Taking a look instantly at the stats here, we notice the win rates are so even. You barely see any Eds in ranked anymore. But Bareface is still holding really strong on the ladder against them. And Ryu's such a common character, and yet Star slaying all the Shotos, keeping a positive win rate. Both players extremely close in the seedings as well. So you know we're gonna have a really good time here.
Ed versus Ryu. It's gonna be a fun time.
Yeah, and we already seeing Bareface just slaying it in the BLKO pool so far.
Yeah.
Star having a little bit of inconsistency compared to what they used to. We talk a lot. But
Bareface.
this set, you know Star wants to keep it on.
Yeah, Bareface is very solid. Played him a couple of times, so you know it's gonna be a tough out for Star and a Cosmo with Bareface, Ryu.
Yep, seeing it already. Bareface already taking command of the corner so quickly here. And dude, it's the first round and Bareface has already ripped an EXTP on block.
Yeah, go ahead and represent that really early with those EX snatchers, and you're not getting any free lunch. Free lunch with those EX.
You gotta show you don't got fear. And there, Bareface just making sure the corner does all the work for him and just gets the easy anti-air. Modern anti-air, classic anti-air, dynamic anti-air. It don't matter what you got. It's very easy there in that situation. Oh no, but maybe,
no.
maybe biting off a little more than he can chew now.
Oh, whoa.
Wait a second.
We're gonna be generous and put errors all the way.
Yo, Green, did you expect a third one? I expected a third one for a second.
I honestly, I did expect a third one there. It was the ultimate bait. Let him with 2 EX DPs in neutral, then tag him with the third.
Something I really want to highlight already going into this set, we're going to see a lot more of this, even especially in the round 3 here. It looks like Bareface is doing it. As soon as either player got momentum, they swung it and the round just ended.
Yeah.
Right? So that's the level of play we're at right now between these two players.
Definitely seems like whoever can carve out something in neutral and carry that momentum, drive 2-6 game, drive them into the corner and throw Loop City as we're seeing from Bareface.
Yep. Cleaning up an easy confirm into the level 3. Now Bareface on that modern Ryu, and we know from a fellow community member Juzzy, shout outs to him, He's been playing some modern Ryu as well, and he knows the damage difference between modern and classic Ryu is not it's not good for modern Ryu. But you'll never know that from the side of Bareface here, just cleaning up shop. Look at how much time Star spent in the corner. How many donkeys did they eat to stay in there, man? Like, what is going on? First game and we're already like this? Oh man.
Hey, sometimes you gotta show out. You just gotta represent something. When you have that advantage, you just gotta go ahead and take full effect of it.
Yeah, we're seeing it already with the solar plexus and the clean jump in for good damage there. Would like to see a driver's cancel, maybe clean out a little bit more damage there, but still, look at the corner pressure. Star not really able to push back enough.
Side switch. Classic Ed, side OD snatcher and a side switch.
Something we want to know about that light blitz juggle when it's lower to the ground, it's a safe jump as well. So you get a side switch and a safe jump, but Bareface saying, to hell with your setups.
No, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat your ass. Yeah, ordinary man on an ordinary, what is this, a cruise ship? What is this, man?
Yep, cruise ship with Guile out here seeing the festivities.
Guile's always in the background, unless he's playing, but then he's beating some ass, so whatever.
Star and the Cosmos using those flicker jabs just to keep Bareface out.
Oh,
good
wow!
whip punish with that charge heavy.
Yeah, that was by Pixels, and Star not looking to connect with some more meter dump there, and now they might go to regret this, but no, we get a hit confirm into the level 3. Oh no, greeting for the kill.
Okay, level 2. Yep.
Yeah. Beautiful choice there. Beautiful choice. I believe that was the medium version, which is just fast enough to beat a fireball, but not so fast to where you can't catch a mistake. You can still catch a mistake if Bareface does something else. Great play by both players so far. You'll see Star and the Cosmo look to adapt, play more of a mid-range game with their specials, because Bareface has been really cleaning it up in the close range so far.
Yep.
Now Star looking to use that to gain advantage.
Off the rip, BI into the corner. Here we go.
Old man
what?
Wow.
Yep. Nope. Get off me.
Oh, that's not gonna work.
Oh
yep.
no.
Yeah. You wonder if Bareface caught wind of that really fast, ripping out that Denjin fireball, but
yep.
Going in now. Both players on roughly equal drive. Star's gonna play the fireball game, trying to equalize it, but that
level 3!
It's not reactions!
It's burnout.
Now it's looking really bad all of a sudden, and that's probably checkmate situation now.
Yep.
Oh, doesn't make it to the corner though!
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Star was banking there, that Bareface, and tried to press a button against the kill rush. Took one risk. You have to take some sort of risk to get out of there, but Bareface just ready. Ready.
Just ready. Anticipated the risk. Hit him with the level 3, pretty much.
Yeah, you see a lot of, you know, like when you're against Ken, for example, they throw the EX Fireball, they drive us behind it. Sometimes you get them with the EX DP, but you're never ready to do a level 3 unless you're Bareface.
Taking advantage of the Psycho Flicker with the DI.
Yeah, we like to call that the McDonald's nowadays. If you know, you know. Shout outs to Japan. Star spending a lot of time in the corner early in the round. We've seen this as a repeating pattern recently. And Bareface just trying to just jump in, because Star hasn't been checking a lot of these jumps coming in, and that donkey kick is range so hard for Edge to deal with.
Good.
The clean jump in of their own.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, what a great decision.
Oh, nice.
What an amazing decision.
Round.
Wow. So Star recognizing that Bareface can't do a drive rush DP or a drive rush level 1 in order to beat the flicker charge. Star's gonna win no matter what. Bareface just holding the drive because he doesn't want to commit, and Star just accepts it. Look how that round ended.
Look at put a round in the pocket. Looking like Star getting a little bit more comfortable, just controlling the space a little bit more, using those long range normals from Ed.
But some of these jump ins would be a little too antsy. Bareface is so strong at finding the gap in your strings and then chucking in a solar plexus. He's so good at that. He mixes up doing a 2 MP to counter hit you and then does a solar plexus instead to get plus frames. Beautiful Ryu player. Alright, and now we have the same image but in reverse. Star approaching the left corner now. But the DI! We're gonna see a cash out here. Sure. No! Presses the stand heavy kick a little too late, but the burnout conversion. What's the mix? +8. Oh man!
Good gimme.
Wow. Yep. Edge jabs -3 +1 in burnout. Bareface bites on the shimmy. Wow, Star.
Yeah.
That was so good. That last round was genuinely beautiful. It was so amazing to watch. I need to steal that.
Clutched it out after the drop. I'm pretty sure it's like, oh no, but was able to recompose and put a game in hand. Bareface 2, Star and a Cosmos 1.
Yeah, something I want to highlight though is that neither player spent too much time in the corner, but every time Star almost got Bareface in the corner, somehow it flipped, and Star got back into the corner they were trying to send Bareface into. But here we go. Star finally getting time in the corner for Bareface here. Bareface look so undeterred in the face of a positional disadvantage. Getting him around the chest.
Oh, good gimme from Bareface.
Man, you got a mind reading machine on? Like, what's going on? How you know?
Just representing that option. I'm gonna go in and then come right back out. Most people, when they get that close, they'll try to opt to go for a throw close range. Bareface might want to head down to Vegas, hit the lotto, hit the slot.
We're gonna see a level 2 here, safe. Bareface does risk the jump over, knowing that, you know, Ed can't really anti-air after that. I don't know, maybe Bareface knows that that's not possible, or maybe that was just good instinct. But look at the clean, calm 2MK. That was not a merchant play. That was an I know what you're gonna do play.
Yup.
Clean whiff punish.
Just seeing Bareface. Bareface being very patient that entire round, not overcommitting. Just, you know, making the right read at the right time.
Yeah, something we want to know here is that for characters with a really good DP, Ed might struggle sometimes to get that jumping medium kick out because the extended hurt box on it gets DP even at mid-screen. So we're going to see Bareface trying to stay a little bit close to catch those neutral jumps from Star here and to confirm into level 3. I love this super. Takes command of the game, especially since Star just burned the meter, so they don't have a reversal from supers, which means that Bareface gets to run that delay jab Oki to beat the reversals.
Ah, good jump from Star.
Yeah, excellent button awareness.
Oh, the Hashogeki on the charge heavy.
Did he just use medium Hashogeki to counter hit Kill Rush?
He most certainly did. That was
him PC.
That was an interesting way to handle the charge heavy. Just Bareface, man.
I have never seen. I was expecting counter hit jab, DRC, full conversion. I was not expecting. Oh my god. Oh man, Star, you gotta give me more games of this, dog. You gotta give me. I need to see more. Oh, what a hit!
Side switch.
Yeah,
He is split.
Oh yeah, but goes for the 2LK frame kill. They've been using this a lot recently. We're seeing from the landing defenses, you know, Ed might struggle to get to oh my god, what a shit. Wow. Yeah, look at this defense. So the way that Star is defending against these jumpings is not by doing a DP because, you know, Ed's DP a little bit difficult, and also most people know that Ed's DP is pretty hard to use as an anti-air sometimes. So they might read the empty jump parry, right? Go for the throw on the parry, but Bareface maybe not identifying that Star is going for a fuzzy jab defense on those jump-ins instead. So we want to see if maybe Bareface can adjust to that, maybe come out with more jump-ins from now on.
These DPs from Bareface.
This is looking like a completely different game.
Yup.
Oh my
good whip punish from Star and get off of that Bareface.
Yeah, I think Star was thinking they had the meter for Super 3 there. That's why they went for the easy confirm. But they're off by like a pixel.
Going for the burnout here.
Oh!
Good hit confirmed by Star.
They
Another
chose
game.
to ignore the burnout. Just kill. Why not?
Just go for it. Hit confirm.
Yeah, look at the stat spread here. Both players playing really tight, so you're not going to see a lot of that burnout or that perfect parry. But look at the time spent corner.
Yup.
Star has commandeered the corner coming into these last 2 games, and now with 3-2, approaching that best out of 2 ranked set. Star, can you bring it to 3-3? I want to see it.
Drive rush into Sixer. Oh, good hit confirmed by Star on that crouch light.
Yeah, and if that was blocked, Star is the one in disadvantage because they were under a brick of drive.
Oh,
what?
good.
The slightly incorrect button, crouching heavy kick was the answer there, but Bareface gonna commandeer the momentum, but no, Star says, get off of me.
You wake up at level 1.
Yep, Bareface gonna be in trouble here. Look at all these parries coming out, all the respect on the projectiles, but no, miscalculates the burnout.
Good shimmy.
This Star guy?
Star said I can return in kind with the shimmies.
They might be the greatest.
Bareface.
Their movement to bait these options from Bareface has been so clean. Look at just like in reverse. If you can do it, I can do it better. Is what Bareface is saying now. But no, the corner situation flipped on its head.
Sometimes you just gotta check, then you just throw it out there, see if you can land.
And we got this relentless corner pressure. Look at Star rotating all of their options.
Oh,
what
good drive rush check.
The Michael walk!
Level 2.
Oh no!
Oh no! He dropped.
They had to do the medium blitz for level 2 there, or just do the level 1. Will Star grow to regret this? Do not count out Bareface. Oh my god. Oh my god.
One touch from okay. Oh, just a battle of fireballs.
Yeah, looks like Bareface did not register that Star was coming out of burnout right there, and Star capitalizing on that advantage to get that guaranteed EX fireball out, which Bareface either has to jump or do something. I don't know. Does he have any fireball invincible moves when he's not on burnout? What does he got? Tatsu? Maybe.
Tatsu.
Really good awareness by Star there. Star has been playing excellent in the last couple of games. It really shows in the way they're coming back in the game here, and Bareface having most, if not all, of the negative stats coming in, but no DI. Wow.
Man. The DI check on the charged heavy punch.
Both players willing to risk the DI to old man check each other. What a check by Star there. Flashes of December with 2OK, but the side switch, charge heavy punch. How does Bareface do it? How are they always so ready to do DPOS? I don't get it.
Oh, good. Perfect parry.
Is that the first PP we've seen?
It is the first PP we've seen this entire set.
What a check into the hit confirm. It's not easy to hit confirm on 2OK on Ed, but Star definitely has those. They've been working on it.
Okay.
Wow.
Bareface and burnout. Level 2s are available.
Yeah, we're gonna see a chip sequence coming in, maybe into a surprise DI. Oh, what? What just happened? Oh no! But the guaranteed chip coming in.
Level
No!
1.
Okay, I think what happened there is Star was reading a level 2 and was ready to do a mini jab to try to beat him.
Oh man, and just
I think that's what was going on there. But Bareface saying, if you're gonna let me live, you're gonna regret it.
read it.
Yep, takes the round so quick, just like that. Ryu in those Knicks colors represented the city of New York.
Oh no, not Nick. No. Oh.
Gotta shout out my career in New York, man.
Yeah. That's why they've been watching Boston Pride. All right.
Oh, come on! Shout out Sasu. Coming in to the...
Oh, good. Nice punish by... so that's like been the first time Star, I think this entire set has been representing that. So showing something a little bit different in neutral.
Yeah, now look at that. That's the delay tech bait there with the grab a stab 2MK. Just cleaning up this round, bringing it 1-1. Now, something we need to notice here about this round, though, is that even though Bareface is going in with 3 bars, you're Ed. If you have level 2, you have level 3. These things can come out anytime.
Agreed.
It's almost like in this situation, when Ryu is the one lower on drive, how do they try to aggress the Star in the corner? Star is the one at advantage here. Any hit could be a confirm into a level 2.
Yup.
Oh, I love the idea there, but no, Bareface saying, I know you're going to respect me on that -4, so I'm going to walk up and throw you. What a DP. You'd imagine that was a reaction DP to the, what is it? Solar Plexus.
Yup. Oh, just Bareface says no.
And the burnout.
Burnout.
You can't react to that. With the Denjin stock, EX Hasho, DP into level 3.
Casting it all out. This should kill? Yeah, it should kill. And alright, we're on to set. Game Bareface coming up.
Set point coming in for Bareface here. Look at how the stats have turned once again. Again, two extremely phenomenal players. So any advantage, any micro edge they find in each other, right, on those little interactions, they get sent all the way into the stat. You can see it there. Star lost the round. Star lost the game. Star spent more time in the corner. Burned out more. Ryu attacking with those donkey kicks. Oh, but no, but this time
nice
it gets
neutral
caught.
jump.
Not something you want to represent. As Bareface gets too comfortable in the mid-range, trying to poke around with those donkey kicks or plexuses, that's when they start neutral jumping. Make him respect it again. Bareface there doing the meaty jab correctly, but does not block in time to OS against the Ed's EXDP.
Oh, good jump in from Bareface.
Yeah, the conversation they've been having in mid-range, man. There's been so many layers to it, but look, there's no layers to a throw loop. Ain't no layers here. We just toss him.
Everybody's a grappler once they start throw looping.
Look at the respect. Oh, with the missing foot by Bareface.
Bareface cleaning up the round.
Man.
Bareface. We can regain meter, we can't regain rounds. That's what that level 2 is about.
Yep. Something I want to mention there, in the corner, they just stared each other down. The respect was infinite. It was infinite. And when you have both players respecting each other, that's when you know they both know it's not over yet. Not even close. The position was so good for Bareface, but it was not over. What a DP!
DP.
Wow!
Good DP.
It was in range for that
Level
shit?
2? Oh, no level 2 off the EX Psycho Blitz. Oh, he didn't.
Oh, but the punish. Oh, but does not recognize that it was going to be a punish counter.
Oh.
Otherwise, we would have seen that level 2 come out. But will Bareface take it here? Will there be a comeback this time? Here comes the desync. Which version are we doing? Double DP? Show it to me.
Oh, no.
Oh, but guess the TMP anyway.
Gets the DP.
Yeah, Star was all. I believe they were late by a frame. It's that close with how late they were there. Man, but they still get the round. And now again, even though Bareface is breaching onto level 3 here, Star one interaction away from level 2. Does it look like they care? Probably not.
No, not at all.
Yeah, get that Psycho Cannon back in. Wow, Star using a lot of bar to try to win the projectile war here to close the screen.
Oh, good low dort from Bareface.
Oh, what a hit.
Good catch.
Yep, and now we're going to see the corner situation, but you're going to see here, Star in the Cosmo is not going to overextend into that corner there because their draft situation was not very good. And now they're going to give up space a little bit, trade it in for some more drive gauge recovery, which is A-okay.
What a attack on the donkey kick. Level 3? Of course, a level 3.
What did they just counter hit?
He counter hit the donkey kick, it seems, from Bareface. With that flicker jet.
Nah. You have the confidence to... Listen, that button does not hit crouchers at that range. Star had the confidence to press it there and then press DRC. They knew. They just knew.
Either Star knew or Star just said, you know what? I'm going to hit this button and I don't care what the outcome is. I'm gonna hit this.
Yeah, the composure, man, I love these players, man. They're giving us a phenomenal set, but Bareface maybe getting a little nervous in this situation now.
Oh, Timmy.
You gotta remember, Bareface was up like 3-1 at some point.
Yes, he was.
Star has climbed all the way back. I think Star has the download now.
Oh, missed the DI.
This is a really hard spot for Star to be in.
Just Star on set. Set
Yeah.
point here.
On set point, on the comeback point, they were being a gentleman with those first 3 games, being like, you know what, Bareface, you can have it.
Oh no.
Another situation of the EX reversals. We saw a lot of EX reversal punishes in this game so far, but Star missing the jumping light kick there, trying to catch Bareface on the way down.
Good tech.
Yep. And you imagine, yep, Star trying to fish for that desync there. Bareface is going to cash out all the way. No, he's not.
Oh, good tag.
And a perfect.
Good
Now
shimmy.
we are in double Luigi territory coming in. Last game, last round, all meter on deck. Let's see it. It's gonna get tense from here on out. Star chooses to use the EX Fireball to control that mid-range space, trying to get in there. Realizes it's not their turn yet because of all the great defense coming out of Bareface. They're just backing up. Bareface playing so patiently. And now he has the corner.
Throw him again.
Yo, give me 5, give me 5.
Oh,
Stop that too.
Oh.
Whoa, no, that could have been a punish.
oh, we're
Give me 5,
returning
give me
to
5
favor.
Star. Give me another one. One hit.
Oh,
What?
good tag.
Did Bareface just whiff punish the startup of a move? How did he do that?
He did. He's just ready. Oh,
No, scene. There is a chance here. There is a chance here. No,
that's
no.
it. And Bareface cleans it up.
The calm throw from the ordinary man, reaching Zen in this version of the game. Shout outs Bareface, winner of the set
Bareface.
here. Wow.
GG's to Bareface.
Technically,
Really?
that's an upset too.
Bareface, when he was really getting going in the rounds, is when he was able to control the space, just walk forward, block, check any buttons in neutral, and then once he was able to get Star in the corner, when he was able to run his offense, throw in the shimmies, throw in the EX DPs, and just really control the game right there in the corner for Bareface. And for Star, it was when he was aggressive, throwing in those lights into your psycho, or not psycho sparks, but the jabs from Ed, and just being aggressive, pushing Bareface into the corner. Really, 2 very different styles that they were going for. It was definitely a fun BLKO match.
Yeah, Bareface playing it a lot slower, trying to advance Star in the corner, knowing that Ed likes to play at Ed range, which means that Ed is going to retreat in order to enter that, that mid-range space that he really likes. And Bareface taking massive advantage of that. We can tell it from the stats here. All the other stats on the column are very, very similar. They played excellently against each other on the whiff punishes, on the parry game, on the throw game. But no, it's literally just the 40+ extra seconds Bareface got on Star in the corner. And when you're in the corner against Ryu, you're going to see a lot more drive damage, a lot more pressure, and those little hits that modern Ryu gets, they stack up really fast in those situations. Shoutouts to Bareface playing the matchup really well. Star putting up an amazing fight, knowing the matchup from all their ranked experience and all their time playing Bareface in other brackets as well. Really good set.
Yeah, both players are really high-level players, of course, showing their skill. I think Star is going to look back and wonder why he jumped on a modern Ryu. we'll let him comment in the chat, hopefully, in the future. We've got a lot more street fighting to go here, so let's go on to the next tail of the tape.
All right, what I want to say here before we start is that Arizona has invaded FightRise in recent months. Shog Burgicus has brought his entire posse to the server. Big Mac combo 90. That's supposed to be 69. I'm pretty sure. Someone fix that later. But Big Mac combo coming in, representing the McDonald's that I hate because I play Ed. And we on the side we got Greek Fire, the known modern prodigy of FightRise, been around for so long. So now we have old versus new coming into this set here. Now Greek Fire, I know that their opinion on Akuma is pretty, this is the one time she's gonna downplay a character a little bit. Akuma, not the easiest to play, especially when you have to juggle all of his really strong tools. Yes, they're strong, but you gotta pick the right one or else you get punished. And it shows in the win rate that that Greek Fire has coming in, 69-70% coming in to this matchup. And now what I'm curious about is why that 58% is on the side of Big Mac combo. You'd think that Akuma has great screen control in order to keep Terry out, but maybe we'll see some secret that Fire has in order to scale this matchup, starting the first game. Now, something interesting I want to talk about here as Greek gets the excellent jump in, start the tempo. Even modern damage against Akuma might as well be classic damage. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, low health on Akuma's card.
Now, something I really want to look into as the set goes on, Greek Fire is known for saying that Terry's whiff punish buttons aren't the greatest. Standing heavy kick is like the big party starter, and the range isn't that good. And Akuma has really hard to whiff punish buttons. So I want to see how they navigate the neutral.
Yeah, we'll definitely would like to see how they handle it, but it's looking like Greek Fire is handling it just fine. Good DP.
Brain awareness.
Classic Shoto. Fireball, drive rush, DP.
That's the kind of stuff you saw from Street Fighter 4 when they did Fireball FADC and then you just fell into a Metsu Shoryuken from Ryu or something.
Yeah. As Big Mac combo taking round 1.
So surgical from the side of Big Mac combo, knowing that even if Greek Fire gets the advantage going into the corner, Akuma a more solid character, so even in the corner, if Greek leaves any gaps, Big Mac combo will capitalize just like that. Wow.
Good demon flip to counter the round wave.
Yep. And the level 3 immediately, see, I love this spend. Greek is now on around a half brick of bar, I believe. Nope, just over a half brick of bar. And now Greek cannot take a block string, cannot take a single block string, and punches with the 2MK at max range!
Challenge.
Wow, you saw, dude. Her hitbox extended like 10, it was like, yo, let me help you out here,
Yeah.
man.
Perry got the Inspector Gadget crouch medium kick. Thought that was 10 privilege right there.
Oh, my God. I was like, Zangief range, what was that? What a throw coming in. Now,
Greek Fire taking a round back.
Yep, both players spending their bars, so now we're looking at a level 1 to level 2 game potential to close out the round here. I want to see how this goes. Now, level 2 to level 2, Akuma does have really high damage confirms, but Terry's level 2 is the one that ends in his optimals. So let's see how it goes. Oh, wow.
Greek Fire saying, Greek Fire says, you're not getting me with that demon flip into Swift.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Oh, but that forward medium kick coming out. Oh, doesn't. See, now, Greek was a little afraid that Big Mac would let the fireball go early so that she might get anti-air out of it and Big Mac gets Oki, right? So, respecting it on the way down. Now, Akuma having the severe positional advantage here. Better fireballs, better DP, dive kick to beta DP. Look at that. Perfect parry fireball. Yeah, Big Mac is just chilling, playing the fireball game. It's on to Greek to make a mistake here. But no, the risk pans out.
Okay. Oh, is it? He got Greek Fire to take the game.
Someone
level
called Shuto. He wants his level 2 back. What? Wow. Damn. Damn, the Yo, I was not ready to see like Big Mac being in the corner for 13 seconds. I thought Big Mac just left each time.
Yeah, it didn't seem like he stayed very long. Demon flipped out a couple of times. Into game 2. Good. Check your toes.
You gotta show it sometime. You gotta show us sometime. Yeah.
With as much damage Akuma does, I think every now and then we forget that he has that command grab. I do sometimes.
You're so scared of whipping into a stand heavy punch, you just get hit by the command grab instead. But look, Greek Fire basically just command grabbed on her own there. Big Mac tried to check that rush.
He said, yup, I'll take the risk. I got the health.
Get off. Something about watching this matchup is so explosive. That works. That was drive rush max range 2LK to 2MP and that worked? You serious? Are you sure Greek is not adjusting the hitboxes on her character right now? Like, what is going on?
Got that insider at Capcom.
Greek missed reading the situation. Maybe she thought she got a counter hit on that 2MP on landing, so she went for another one, missed the kill there, but no. Now we have Big Mac having Greek in the corner. Any hit could be death now because of the meter situation. Oh, DPOS.
Good DP from. Oh, Demon!
Ooh. I am so happy right now. I'm so happy to be alive right now. This is the reason I play Akuma. I do this on Akuma all the time. That combo just converted. I'm sorry, Greek. I gotta root for Big Mac now. That demon was filthy. Filthy.
These rounds have been pretty touch and go for both. It feels like when one kind of established themselves, the other just kind of, no, you're not getting any momentum here. Especially that last game, Greek Fire really stepped up the pressure. Calm, cool, and collected. Big Mac combo just did what they needed to do.
And I think the punish counter stats that we just saw on the screen just there, it's really showing the story of exactly what I was talking about at the start. Terry's with punish buttons, not the greatest, especially into Akuma, right? So we're going to see more punish counters from the side of Akuma, which means that, look at that, wow.
Drive rush overhead.
Yep. Which means that whenever Greek does get a hit, she has to be very sharp about it, does not have the +4 advantage on the punish counter, has to take a +2 or less to find those hits. Yep, that's a +5 stat heavy punch, I think, +3, I believe.
Yeah, +3. Drive rush medium punch.
Yep, sweep setup. Greek loves the setup. Overhead, meaty. Oh, but misses the link on the crouching jab, or maybe the overhead wasn't good enough. That's the modern reaction there, but Bird's out for it. You wonder if that's the right decision.
Yeah, Big Mac might have to be careful on throwing those fireballs. Remember watching extra inning with Greek Fire against a Guile player in the premiere match. Really punished those sonic booms with the level 2. So that may be something Big Mac might have to be conscious of it. Greek Fire annihilates those fireballs. Definitely something she likes to do.
Yep. Big Mac keeping it real tight on their defense though. There was a fuzzy jab there trying to beat the overhead. Really nice play so far. This side of Big Mac. Not catching as many with punishes, but that is a poorly spaced bird knuckle. Oh, what a catch.
No overheads here.
Oh, that's dead. Oh, you're dead. Oh, you're dead. Oh, you're dead. Oh, tell it to him. What was kill?
This definitely should.
What? I didn't. No, I totally believe this is modern. I'm gonna believe in that all the time. Greek Fire is known for listen, if you guys want to learn optimals on any character Greek Fire plays, just watch her play. Watch her get any clean hit, and she will show you the optimal combo, no matter the situation. As long as she got bars, she got drive, whatever, it's gonna be fucking sexy. Like, man.
Yeah, definitely don't get stuck in those. Don't give up too many hit confirms with Greek.
Yeah, there was that small. So Greek Fire is starting to adapt to the way that Big Mac is playing his defense. Big Mac trying to be a little less committal on defense now. And Greek, the first defensive interaction was a micro walk forward throw to catch the walk back. So now Greek seems to have the read on Big Mac's defense here. Big Mac not necessarily too sure if that bird knuckle was minus enough to punish, walks away. Playing a really solid game here.
And this should be the round from Yup. Greek Fire cleaning it up. Trying to claw this set back, this match back.
Yeah, and Greek, anytime Greek has level 2 coming up and any amount of drive bricks, be careful. Especially if you're playing Akuma. You're gonna burn real quick. But Big Mac taking command of the corner really early. Does that pick up? Oh, that might pick up at a certain range, actually. Great awareness from Big Mac there. Using the dive kick to beat the spacing on the neutral jump. Because any other option done any later would have been caught by the neutral jump coming down. So really good awareness there by Big Mac. Maintaining the advantage. Good block there. That's the round.
Good
Just
check
like
by Big Mac taking his turn back. Cleaning the round up.
whenever you're against Cherry, if they end the combo with that quick burn, you have to be ready to stand block. It got caught earlier. Big Mac got caught earlier by it in the I believe it was game 1, I believe. But no, this time Big Mac ready for it and takes the win.
That was not flush. That burn knuckle.
Yeah, that should be that's not a punish. That might have been a forfeiting punish there. Big Mac favoring, throw a little bit too much, but the perfect parry, take back the corner, and now you're in danger range. Any combo here could burn out, but no.
Greek Fire says, check your toes.
Listen, Akuma, I know you like to walk back because you're the fastest motherfucker around, but nah. Cover them toes. A little bit too ambitious now from the side of Greek Fire. Burning out, trying to catch those toes again.
Good. Execute on the fireball.
And now we in burnout, but being against Akuma's hands when you're in burnout is not the greatest place to be. We're gonna see a level 3 coming out. Man, I wish you showed me the demon. You should have shown me the demon there, brother, but it might amount to be out of burnout a little bit faster. Big Mac gets a little bit of time here. They aggressed.
And Greek Fire cleans it up.
Big Mac had to make a critical decision there. Will he back up to regen that burnout, or will he walk up and force an interaction, expecting Greek to not EXTP and win the game? That was such a wow! What a call out by Big Mac there. Unfortunately, loses to that EX Fireball, but sometimes it just happens. And Greek Fire climbing her way back into the set.
Good drive rush stretch by Big Mac combo.
Commentary in the corner here. What a call.
Perfect parry option select with the up forward. Big Mac says, yeah, I've seen that, and hit it with a DG.
Yeah, and of course Akuma gets to whiff his standing medium punch torrent combo. Sorry, lazy boredom. Akuma can actually stay plus, unlike your character. Big Mac working on it perfect.
Oh, good.
Did he just
Down.
us?
No health to absorb that, and yes, he did.
Yo, what are we feeding people in Arizona? How did he know?
That Arizona iced tea.
What the? That ass. Oh, I need to buy myself a can. We're not sponsored, by the way, but we need to.
Yep.
I need to have some of their ass. Wow, what a backdash. Akuma's backdash is so fast that if you're in that strike dodge situation and you backdash it, you get the stand fierce as a punish on delay tech. Shades of Mai there even. What a check. That's going to be a level 3 build? No, not quite.
Oh. Good jump out by Greek Fire. Oh, nice. We going into level 3, or are we going to save it for another interact?
Not enough bar. Oh, the scramble situation.
Oh, good call out by Big Mac.
Oh,
there it is again. You can't.
Really smart decision there to not extend, because she would have been down into a brick of drive gauge there. Really good choice. She needs the level 2 to keep into the ground, but she can't burn out, otherwise she loses right away. Excellent. What a tech.
With as much health as Greek Fire had.
Number 1, that's not going to kill though. Not yet. Guess we're game
Good
there.
call out by Greek Fire. Excellent decision by Greek Fire earlier not to burn herself all the way out. Just save that gauge because of the health situation.
Yeah, the critical decision there was the forward jump. Neutral jump does beat throw, but it loses to its good CSTP. Great situational awareness by Greek, and now Greek feeling comfortable coming into this round, even though Big Mac has 3 bars of super, and unfortunately he's able to cash it out. Greek Fire now facing down, being back into a game deficit in the set. What are we gonna see here? Are we gonna test the modern reactions? We're gonna do it. What a check jab! Wow!
Whoa. Big Mac.
Oh, listen. Big Mac combo 96, what a Big Mac combo. Man, this is the Akuma I want to be. I've been trying to learn this character. I want to be just like you. I want to be just like Big Mac, not just like Mike. Screw that.
Just like Big Mac.
Oh,
indeed. Right back at it again.
This guy's a beast. But don't count Greek Fire out. Yep. Now Big Mac has to keep the momentum here. Otherwise, they're gonna lose the situation because of the drive gauge and just like that. But no, pays the tax to get out of the corner. Terry's DP there, not one of the greatest in terms of getting more Oki out of it. Some characters might drive rush follow up, but Terry not one of those characters. But okay, that screen shake, guys. Screen shakes plus frames. What a read! And now Big Mac calmly accepting, even though there was the punish counter on the EX Fireball, not gonna drive rush chase, just gonna play the Fireball game. But Greek just calmly hit confirming on that medium target combo. Does not continue the combo. You know she's beating herself up over that. She's very good at that usually. But
Yeah, rather
this is the
unusual.
situation. Still gets the throw. You know what? Maybe she wanted the throw to gain more meter. Maybe that's what she wanted.
Hey, in this game where meters are king sometimes, or it feels like, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, great read on the delay tech attempt from Greek Fire there with the Rago high kick. And now, even though Greek stopped the momentum, that's going to be a dead combo. That's death, right? Or are we just going to go into a normal combo?
Wait.
No.
No.
Oh, but you'd imagine that was a miss level 3 from the side of Big Mac.
Yeah, that's... Uh-oh.
Oh no, Greek, show me something. Show me something nice.
Oh,
What? No.
you can figure level 3's on... Oh, what? Oh. Oh, no, punish! Oh!
Big Mac was not ready to punish correctly, but still wins the round on an excellent DPOS. Once again, Big Mac showing that like 4 times so far. Now Big Mac is in the round, up 2 park. This is insane.
Oh. Good little parry bait.
Yeah, and Big Mac checking their defense with those delay jabs to beat any throw attempts, but no, one more hit guess per game here from the side of Big Mac. No, but
good
instead,
Jimmy.
we're turning it around with that back tech. Oh, with the back dash. This guy is so clean. And now something Greek is looking for now. Any gap to level 2 on. That's what they're looking for. But no, but doesn't go into level 2 on turn combo. This is intense. What's gonna happen?
Miss. Oh. All right. No. Oh, good drive rush jab.
Guess mechanic. Oh man, it's just the mechanic 6, and now we're on the ranked set 3-3. Both players doing a very good job avoiding the corner. These rounds have been long, guys. So being out of the corner for 10 seconds or less is absurd gameplay. People, they really know where they don't want to be, right? And you know, I don't want to call it out, but these guys are in the premier pool. They know the ins and outs of the game. They know where they don't want to be. They're fighting their way out of the corner each time. So you're gonna see these numbers on average being less than the numbers we saw in the earlier sets.
Yeah, these guys are definitely... These players are definitely willing to pay that toll coming out of the corner, whether with those cross cuts and knees. So it is, yeah, definitely don't want to be stuck in the corner in this game.
Yeah, Big Mac has been really doing a great job chipping away at Greek Fire's drive gauge across the set so far, but this time Greek has such a comfortable health lead. She does not care about being in burnout. You going to walk up, try to get up the road, get into MK, get out of here.
Definitely summoning the Noah burnout tactic.
And Greek is potentially facing being ahead for the first time in the set, if I understand correctly.
Yeah.
You know they're going to try to get that one big hit. It's the one big combo. Misses the opportunity there, but gets it back on the frame trap. Delay 2 MP on the drive rush. How much damage did that do?
Drive reversal by Big Mac.
Greek doing a really good job not biting on those light demon flips. That could have been a hit confirmed, but no. Misses the opportunity, and now Big Mac has the chance to fight back, get some chip damage in. Suspicious DI there.
Yup, and
rush there.
That was the round. Good check by Greek Fire.
Greek understood the assignment immediately. She saw that Big Mac burned out on a pretty... maybe Big Mac didn't understand the resources as well as he liked in that moment. It is really easy to chase any of Akuma's pokes with a drive rush, assuming you're going to get the hit into a super or something similar. Greek Fire, right away at the snap of a finger, was ready to take the momentum back and win the game. Up 4-3 now. We're going to see some of that Arizona power. I want to see some Arizonas in the chat. Come on! Give some hype to your boy Big Mac. Yeah, now we're gonna play a much calmer game from Big Mac here. When the pressure is tight, really, really strong players do not let it get to them. They're gonna keep playing solid with Greek Fire. Maybe taking that advantage there, that mental advantage. Try and pressure Big Mac to the corner. Yup, we can't do that no more as of December. Welcome to balance.
Smoked out the parry.
Yeah, oh, but
Yeah,
Big Mac
pretty much.
choosing the explosive way to leave the situation. Can they keep it going?
Oh, good DP on the crack shoot. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, that's a.
Oh, yeah.
That's a guess for death. You got to figure out which way you want to lose there. You know,
Yeah.
but you know, Greek Fire is not gonna miss the crosscut DP.
That EX ground wave. Good burn knuckle. Fire.
Oh, I thought we were gonna potentially see a level 2 or a level 1 to try to gain more drive gauge back, but no. Big Mac takes the corner. A rare missed hit confirm. Never mind. I'm so sorry for talking. We don't miss those.
Big Mac said it was on purpose.
Wow, what a confirm. Said I don't need to burn. I don't need to DRC one more time. I know my damage. My character is godlike. I'm godlike, and now we're going in to the last round of Game 8, trying to bring it up to Game 9. Knowing Hatsu does a Game 9, but let's see it.
A GP.
This Big Mac guy is gotta recognize the situation with the Twitch reactions on those DRCs or those fireballs at inopportune spacing. He's level 3 here to bring back that drive swing. Now
Just
Greek is
drive
in a
back.
dangerous position.
Get drive back. Bring Greek Fire down to about a half a bar.
Oh, but the burnout is in now. Greek not respecting the fireball game. Gets burned out. The chip is coming in. And the call with punish.
Love the finish from Big Mac. Just patience from Big Mac. Not overextending there. Understood he had
Big
life
Mac
lead.
combo. Now, something I want to tell you about the numbers you see on
Shoot.
the screen right now. 5.43 is considered red. It's considered being behind in this set. 5.43? Are you serious? That's barely anything! These guys have been boxing it in the mid-range. Neither player is saying, I'll let you have the corner. Both players just manipulating the space in such good ways to stay out of that corner zone. Because when you're in the corner, your skill does not matter. You're just gonna lose to Oki. Just like this. Wow, look at the momentum that Greek Fire was building there, only for Big Mac to recognize. You know, take some of the sails out of Greek there.
Greek Fire caught that demon flip on the way up with the light.
Dude, Greek Fire has had enough. They are done with Big Mac's BS. We're gonna play full online now. You won't play my game. What she's saying now. Drive Russian like 8 different times in the round.
Just being ultra aggressive.
Oh, but that might be back to fighter now. Big Mac getting calm 2MP into a counter hit. Confirming off of a DRC. The snap kicks coming in. Yeah, and now Greeks fighting their way out. They've got 3 extra drive gauge to deal with here. Big Mac, really smart awareness to not go for the tech there. He would have lost right there.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, that's a block. That's a punish. That's going to be the round. We're going to another double Luigi, the 4th one of the night. Hatsu, what the
Hey, last game, last round.
Yo, shout out to FightRise for cultivating this type of environment, man. We're getting a last game, last round all 4 times? Are you serious? Oh, but this is that mental stack. The DP. What is going on? You're telling me your way of recovering from the mental stack war is the level 3 of Fireball? Are you serious?
I don't know how Greek Fire does that. You throw an errant fireball with Greek Fire having any kind of super meter and it gets punished.
Yeah, and now Big Mac really has to find the hit to swing the game back into his favor. He needs to find some sort of punish counter or a counter hit in order to get that way in.
Good back dash. What
a sick back dash, and now it's all on the what are we gonna see? A hit confirm Snap Fierce? Oh no, we're gonna see a hit confirm 2MK into a level 3. It is guess for game for both players. You know that
Roll.
Green might challenge a shimmy into a level 1 combo. What's gonna be? Hold your breath.
Oh, DI. And that's all she wrote, folks.
I don't think anyone saw that coming. I don't think anyone saw the idea there. Big Mac clearly has been in that situation plenty of times in order to snipe and read that drive gauge situation to go for the near guaranteed burnout. Players who are already in burnout, pretty good at reacting to the DI. Players who are not in burnout yet, that's not happening. What an excellent play by Big Mac, showing why he's in the premier pool. Over here in FightRise's BLKO.
Big up to both players. That was fun. Definitely a fun match. Definitely back and forth. Big Mac at the end showing why next to your health, your drive gauge is so important. Just a block string to take out the drive gauge into a DI into that's all she wrote. Close show.
Yeah, and one thing I really want to point out from this last set before we cut to Hatsu, who's probably waiting to, to wrap things up here. It is approaching 11 o'clock over here on the East Coast. Look at the time spent corner. I know I've been talking about the corner time spent a lot, but this is something that you see a lot less of as you go into the higher levels. Players staying in the corner for much less time. Like my commentator, my cohort Green says, paying the tax to get out of the corner. The highest number we saw was 200. We probably will not see a number that high ever again. But both players keeping it calm, under 75 even. Neither player is spending almost a minute in the corner across a 9-game set, which almost always went to round 3. Unbelievable play.
Yep.
Yeah, incredible set, incredible players. They're both fighting for that $300 prize pot. I know I say it every time, but a lot on the line for all of these Premier Pool matches. And I got to tell you, it's tough not to load up this Premier Showcase show with just Premier matches. I want to spread it around, but all of the sets in Premier have been pretty incredible. So look closely. I mean, Freak is in there. She's trying to win that money. She's just trying to get that bag, and she is taking down some big names, or keeping it close like it was here. So definitely look out for her. And Big Mac combo, I think has a chip on his shoulder from last season, losing in that grand final in Master Pool. So love seeing them both playing here and just showing off their characters. We are going to have to wrap it up here. I'm sorry to say it is getting late. I want to thank you both for doing such a fantastic job on the mics tonight. And Satora, you're on the East Coast. You stayed up late for this, so I appreciate that.
No, listen, my young ass staying up till 1 a.m. every day. All right, I'm happy to be here.
I'll let you guys have the last word. Green, why don't we start with you? Where can people find you?
Not on social media, more than likely.
Right.
You'll probably just find me in FightRise, lurking, watching you guys throw out beef belt challenges left.
Yeah, I haven't seen you get in on that yet. You gotta do it right with your Lily. Gotta show.
Remind me, is Green in BLKO this season?
Yes, very much so.
Dude, Green, we might see you in an upcoming showcase. Give me something nice, brother.
Hopefully.
Give me something nice. I want to talk about that Lily. We bring double sack on.
Oh, the Lily mirror?
Oh, no. That is true.
But Green, thank you so much for coming on tonight. Hope to see you on here again. Satora, where can people find you?
Right. I already said this last week, but because Hatsu's such a gracious host, I'll be able to say it again. You'll find me on Twitter. I recently just posted about my journey over at Savage Saturdays at NLBC. I took a game on IDOM, brother. I'm just saying.
Oh, hey, congrats.
I'm just saying.
Hey, congrats.
Right? Even though I lost the set and I felt kind of bad, but
were they playing?
I posted about my reflections there. You'll catch me sometimes talking about either Street Fighter or some anime game shit. I don't fucking know. But they're on Twitch. I do stream sometimes. I'm gonna try to stream each OFS night we have coming up tomorrow. Even we're having an OFS night. Hatsu, why don't you say a little bit? I don't want to say too much more about myself. I want to shout out that OFS if you'll allow it.
There, but I want to thank you again for coming on, and excellent commentary from both of you. And we'll definitely see you on here again, right? So thank you. Ham Jam, I think we need to wrap this up. If we can go to our upcoming events. Ham Jam's going to join me on the mics for this.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Ham, the voice behind the curtain.
Hey, Hot Soup, how's it going?
Ham. I had to convince Ham Jam to jump on the mics with me. Ham Jam, what amazing games that we saw tonight. Anything stand out to you in the sets that we watched?
I mean, just that we have a lot of incredible players playing here in BLKO. I mean, we got a lot of 3-round games, 9-game sets, you know, and I know that these weren't the only ones that we had the opportunity to pick from too, so there's a lot of great gameplay going on in BLKO, and it's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, and seeing these players just improve, you know, season after season, OFS after OFS, it feels great. Even myself, being able to play all these great players and level up my own game, it's been incredible. It's been an incredible journey with this server.
Yeah, we know you wish you were in those pools, but you're doing so much already.
I would love to, but, you know, my wife would kill me. I already spend way too much time in the server already. I couldn't tell her, I can't hang out with you. I got to go do BLKO match. She'd kill me. But that is a segue to, you know, our events. We try and run events as often as we can. We have our One Fight Stand Season 2 going on right now. Season 3 is on the horizon, so we're going to be wrapping up Season 2. We're going to be giving out medals to the folks on our leaderboard and starting up Season 3. So definitely join us in the server, fightrise.com/discord. There's a One Fight Stand happening tomorrow. You can actually sign up for that if you're in North America. And One Fight Stand 2, the Euro shenanigans, that's happening every other Monday. However, this next one is a team fight because we try and do something special every 4th One Fight Stand for both of these. And they're doing a team fight on a Sunday. So definitely sign up for that if you're up late in the EU side. But more BLKO Extra Inning Showcase next week. We got week 3 is happening right now, and I can tell you some of these pools are so incredibly close. I cannot wait to see what happens this week. And Urge to Fight 15, a fistful of Euros, happening Saturday, April 26th. Ham Jam's on the knobs again. It's a huge team effort to get these streams going. I hope you all appreciate the production that we put into this. I appreciate all of you coming out to join us and watching these sets. And please give us feedback. We're making the show for you, for our community members and the people who join all of our events. And for that, we want to actually show some credits here. And while those credits are rolling, I will get us a raid. So, Ham Jam, can you show those credits? Thank you. Thank you for coming out tonight, everybody. Ham Jam, any last words while I do this raid thing?
No, just a big thank you for everyone coming out to support these shows. They're a lot of fun to put on. A lot of work goes into them, even though they're, you know, just little weekly shows we're putting together. It's great to see new voices on commentary. Be sure to ping in the FightRise Discord if you're interested in getting a shot at being able to commentate. Like, it's a lot of fun to give a platform to new people to come and test their commentary chops.
Find somebody that I recognize. There's so many new Punisher players on Twitch that I don't recognize. We are going to 801 podcast.
Great shows.
Enjoy the raid and say hi from FightRise FGC for us. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
Thanks, everyone.